is up, guys? Phoenix here, and welcome to what I hope is the final part of our Mirio Togata pixel art tutorial. So we finished up the hair mostly last time, and now all we have to do is the ear, the eyes, and the shading under the neck. So let's start from the bottom and then work our way up. So first, let's go into our inventory, and I want you to grab oak planks and concrete or black wool, whatever you want. I'm gonna use black concrete. That's because we're gonna start doing the shading under the neck, and I use blocks of coal for the outline, but when I'm coloring things in black on the body, we're going to use concrete, just so that way if you make a mistake, you can tell which one is from the outline and which one is the coloring just by using these two different blocks. So going down to the collar of the neck, we're going to go to the left side where we have this 13 vertical right here, and let me mark it out so you can see over here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. Yep. And hopefully you can see on the right hand camera screen where I found it. And what we're going to do is from the top right there, we're going to count down 5 blocks. So 1 2 3 4 5. And on that 5th block, we're going to switch to our oak plank and put 1 to the right. Okay? So we're going to be using oak planks for this part, and then when we switch to the concrete, I'll tell you. So just use oak planks like if we were using it to do the frame, okay? So we're using placement blocks and oak. From here, we're going to go down and to the right, 9 singles with oak planks. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Once you have the 10 singles there, I'm going to go down and to the right 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1 2, that's 1 1 2, that's 2. And I apologize for the jump cut. What happened was, even though I said going down to the right 9 singles, I think I added 10 by accident. So I just corrected myself. So let's recount this again. 1 2 3 4 5 whoops 5 6 7 8 9 10 singles. Okay, only 10 singles. And then we have the 2 sets of 2 flat, down and to the right 3 flat, 1 2 3, up and to the right 2 flat, 1 2, up and to the right 2 singles, 1 2, up and to the right 2 flat 2 times in a row, 1 2, that's 1 1 2, that's 2, and then finally up and to the right 1 single. Perfect. So once we have that, now we can go and delete these extra dirt blocks, and everything above this is going to be colored in with the oak plank, but we still have to do the shading with the black concrete. So let's migrate up first towards the chin, and let's go to the left side actually, where we have all these singles over here kind of floating. So let's find right here, we have 4 singles in a row in between a bunch of 2 verticals. I just marked it out so you can see where we're at on the right hand camera screen. And what we're going to do is go to this left side 2 vertical, this first one right before the 4 singles. And I want you to put 2 pieces of black concrete underneath it. 1 2. We're then going to go down into the right 3 vertical with black concrete. 1 2 3. Down into the right 2 vertical with black concrete. 1 2. We're then going to go to the bottom block in this 2 vertical, and we're going to put 1 to the right and 1 below that. And then going back to this 2 vertical just to finish it up, we're going to add 3 blocks to the top of it. 1 2 3, which locks out the shape, and then you can fill in this 1 spot with a black concrete as well. Perfect. So let's delete these dirt blocks now. Now rotating a little bit down from where we're at right now to where we have this 2 flat over here. So let me just mark it so you can see. So you can see a little bit close to where we just finished. If you come over here, there's a 2 flat waiting. We're going to go to the left block in that, switch to our black concrete, and put 1 underneath. We're then going to go down to the right 1 single, down to the right 2 vertical, 1 2, down to the right 1 single again. And this is all black concrete, by the way. We're not using coal right now. So we have 1 1 2 1. Down into the right 2 vertical. We're going to do that 3 times in a row. So placement block 1 2 1 2, and then finally 1 2. Down into the right 1 single again. Down into the right 2 vertical. 1 2. Down into our 2 singles, 1 2, down and to the right 3 flat, 1, 2, 3. And from this 3 flat, we're going to start curving it back up towards the right side of the chin. So you can still put your placement blocks on the right side or top, and we're going to go up into the right 2 flat, 1, 2. Up into the right 5 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up into the right 2 flat 2 times in a row. So placement block 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2. Up into the right 3 flat, 1, 2, 3. Up into the right 2 flat, 1, 2. And then finally we're going to go up into the right 5 singles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, I want to rotate over to the right ear, and we're going to be using coal for this part. So we're done with the black concrete and the oak planks currently. And where we have this 3 vertical kind of just sticking up right here at the ear, let me just mark it so you can see. We're going to do the inner detail of the coily, whatever shape ears have. You can see the left ear has it, but we don't have it on the right ear from here. So let's delete that. And what we're going to do first is go up and to the right from it. So placement block on top, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right 4 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the right 2 vertical, 1, 2. And then from there, we're going to actually start using some of this stuff we pre-built to build up at an angle. So going to the 3 vertical, this first one right before the 4, we're going to go to the top block, and we're going to put 2 to the right with the coal, 1, 2. We're then going to go up and to the right, 4 vertical. So place some block on the right or top side, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see just side by side, it's kind of equal in length to that 4 we had over here, so that's fine. What we're going to do is, in this gap we have between them, we're going to skip this top block, but below it we're going to put 1 coal like that. So actually, now that I look at it, it's kind of like an A shape. You can see the A. Anyways, going to this 4 vertical on the right, so this one we just created. On the bottom, we're going to go to the right of it and put 2 pieces of coal, 1, 2. And then go up into the right 1 single. Like that. And then on the top, we're going to put 2 to the right, 1, 2. And then go up into the right 3 singles, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. From there, we're going to go up into the left 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. Up into the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row, 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2. Up into the right 2 singles, 1, 2. Up into the right 2 vertical, 1, 2. And from that 2 vertical, we're going to go to the bottom block and put a placement block underneath so that we can go down into the right 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And actually, I'm missing one last piece right here. You can see this slant that goes all the way up to the top right there. We have this 2 singles right here. Right before the 2 singles, this top set of 2 vertical right here, so this one. We want to go to the bottom block and go down into the right, 2 singles with the coal from there. So 1, 2, and now we're done with this ear. Wasn't too bad to do, but it does look kind of weird. Anyways, let's start working on the eyes and stuff, and then once we're done, we can jump into the coloring. Let's go up to the top left part of the ear where his hair kind of starts over there, and we can find a spot to start the eyebrows from there. So going to the left ear, let's go to this inner part of the hair where it starts kind of climbing up and coiling. So we have this 5 vertical right here, following it up, then we have 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, and then this 6. Let me just zoom out. You can see I marked a lot over here actually. So the spot we want to work with is actually this 6 vertical that's matched up with these 2 slanted bars right here. So kind of just find this on your screen. It's very hard to do actually. And there should be a 6 vertical over here next to it. And that's what we're going to work with. So delete all the other markers. It's that 6 vertical we want to find. And like I said, if you're having trouble locating it, just look for these 2 long slants in his hair right here. And to the right should be a 6 vertical. So moving on, we're going to the bottom block in it. And I want to put 8 pieces of placement block to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a coal. And that's where we're going to start the left eyebrow. So from that coal, we're going to put 1 on top and 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we have this shape. We're then going to go back to this one on the top we have, and we're going to go up and to the right from it, 2 singles. So put your placement block to the top or right side. 1, 2. Up and to the right, 2 flat. 1, 2. Down and to the right, 2 flat, and we're actually going to do that 4 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, and finally 4. And we can delete these extra blocks right here. Down into the right, 1 single. And from there now, you can actually see that this other part of the eyebrow needs to kind of be brought down as well to connect. So the way we're going to do that is going back to this 6 flat that's kind of floating by itself. We're going to put a placement block to the right or underneath, so we can go down into the right 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down into the right 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see it already connected with what we had, so that's perfect. But we're not done there. We're then going to go down into the right 2 flat, 1, 2, and then finally down into the right 1 single. Perfect. Now from this eyebrow, we can actually start the left eye and then the right eyebrow. I suggest we're going to do the left eye first. So let's go back to where we have this 4 flat right here that kind of connects everything. And what I want to do is this block all the way on the left on the 4 flat. We're going to put 5 placement blocks underneath it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a coal. And from that coal, we're going to put 1 to the right and 2 to the left. 1, 2. From this now created 4 flat, we're going to go to the right side of it and go down into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into the right 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down into the left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into left 2 single. 1, 2. Down into left 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And now it's time to bring it back up. So we're going to go up into the left 1 single. Up into the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And from the top block in this 3 vertical, we're just going to add an extra 1 to the top right now. But from that extra block, we're going to put 1 to the right and 2 to the left. 1, 2. And if you're watching the thumbnail, you can tell that there's this little white gloss that goes in his eye. And this is what we're building right now. So going to the left side over here, we're going to go up into the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up into the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And from that last block in the 3 flat, so this one all the way on the right, we're going to do 2 things. First, we're going to put 1 on top. And then we're going to go down into the right 1 single. So placement block underneath, 1. From that placement block underneath, we're just going to connect it to this bottom piece right here by going down into the right, 2 vertical. 1, 2. Perfect. Now let's return to that top block on the 3 flat, and we're just going to go up into the right 2 single to lock this shape out. 1, 2. And that's it for the left eye. So we can actually use the left eye to start the mouth as well. We're not going to do the mouth yet. Actually, we can do the mouth right away. What we're going to do is go to the bottom left of the eye where we have this single down here. And underneath it, we're going to put 20 placement blocks going straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then a coal. It looks like Mirio's kind of crying. Probably crying because his quirk got taken away. Feels bad, man. Spoiler alert. But you shouldn't be building this if you don't watch the show, so I don't feel bad. Anyways, from this single, we're going to put 2 to the right. 1, 2. And then we're going to start the mouth by going down into the right from this end block. 4 flat, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down into the right 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. down into the right 16 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And let's fly back now and delete these extra dirt blocks in the way. My voice is starting to crack, so I'm sorry guys. I might end cutting it and then just come back and film later, so you might notice a jump in the audio. But going to the right side of this 16 flat, we're going to go underneath it and put a replacement block. We're then going to go down into left 2 singles. 1, 2. Down into left 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into left 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Down into left 8 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to start climbing back up now to that 3 flat over there that we started with. So let's put our placement block on the left or top side, and we're going to go up into the left 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up into left 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Up into the left 2 flat. 1, 2. And we're really close now, so all we're going to do is go up into the left 1 single. And then up into the left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. So placement block on the left side. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Perfect. From those 2 sets of 2 vertical we just did, if we go to this top one right here and go to the top block as well, so right here in this top left corner, we can put a coal to the right of there and start working on the teeth. So from this coal on the right, we're just going to go down into the right from it. 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into the right 4 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 1. Placement block. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 2. Delete. Delete. And actually I have a couple of these floating around. Let me delete all these extra dirt blocks in the way. Just because they start looking a little bit messy. And from that 4 flat, we're just going to go down into the right 15 flat, and that should be it for the teeth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. So now from there, we can actually hover back up to the eye. Actually, the eyebrow, my bad. And remember what I said, it's from the left eyebrow, we can use it to jump over to the right one. So we're going to do that, and then we can build the right eyebrow, the right eye, and then the nose. So from this single on the left eyebrow, we're going to go and switch to our placement blocks and put 16 to the right of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me recount that, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then 2 pieces of coal after that. 1, 2. Now we can delete the extra ones. From the 2 that we just placed, we can go down into the left from it 2 flat. 1, 2, like so. And then from this new layer of 2 right here that we just created, we're going to put 1 underneath each of them. And then an extra single to the right. Perfect. Now that we have this layer of 3 on the bottom, what we want to do is go up into the left 5 flat from it. So place 1 block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up into the right 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from the first block in that 4 flat, we're going to go underneath it and put 7 placement blocks going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 coal. And from that coal, we're then going to put 2 to the left. 1, 2. And then we can start the eye from there later, but we're not doing that now. We're going to finish the eyebrow first. So mark those 3 and then go back up, and we'll continue. From this 4 flat, we're going to go down into the right 4 flat 2 times in a row. So placement block on the bottom or right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 2. On the end here, we're then going to go to this last block and put 1 piece of coal on top like so. We're then going to go up into the left 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. And from this top single right here, we're just going to add 9 blocks to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put a placement block at the end so we can go down into the left 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And that should connect this eyebrow at the diagonal, so we're done with that one. Now the last 2 things we have to do is the eye and the nose, and we're ready to go. So, going to this 3 flat that we had right here, we're going to go to the right side of it and go down into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down and to the right 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down and to the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Down and to left 1 single. Down and to left 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to start rounding it back up. So we're going to go up and to the left 1 single. Up and to the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And from the top block in that 3 vertical, we're going to put 1 to the right. And 2 to the left. 1, 2. On this right side, we're going to go up and to the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up and to the left 1 single. 1. Up and to the left 2 vertical. 1, 2. And you can see this left side is being left open because we're going to do that in a minute. But from this top 2 vertical, we're just going to go up and to the right 2 single and close this shape off. So 1, 2. Perfect. So now let's go back to that 2 vertical before the 2 singles and bring it back down so it can connect to this little hanging piece right here. So on the bottom block in this 2 vertical right here, we're going to go down into the left 2 flat. So placement block on the bottom or left side. 1, 2. Down into left 2 vertical. 1, 2. And from the bottom block in that 2 vertical, we're going to switch to our placement blocks and go down into the left 6 singles with the placement block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this. This is a very weird angle. Just want you to know. And then we're going to go down into the left 3 vertical from that. So 1, 2, 3. And that's with coal. So 6 singles with the placement blocks, then down into left 3 vertical with coal. Just zoomed out so you could see it. All touching at the diagonal. From the top block in that 3 vertical, we're going to go up into the left 1 single. 1. And from the bottom block, we're going to go down into the left 3 vertical. So placement block underneath. 1, 2, 3. And now you are officially done with the pixel art. So we're going to jump into the finished build and I'll go over the colors with you guys. It's pretty simple, so you might be able to just build it from the thumbnail. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the tutorial. If you are, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more, and I'll jump into the finished build. So you've made it to the finish line, guys, and here it is, the finished build. If you're an expert, you probably can build this without me telling you, but if you're not, you're kind of new to this, I'm going to go over with you anyways. So for this build, you're going to need blue concrete, white concrete, yellow terracotta, oak planks, birch planks, pink concrete, and black concrete. Alright, and you have one more slot left over. You can use that to hold a splash potion of swiftness, because I do recommend you guys build this on a creative world. So starting from the bottom, we can go to the left shoulder over here and make sure that it's a blue concrete fill in, and then the strap right after it, we're going to switch over to our white and color that in. And the same structure follows on the opposite side. You can see on the right shoulder we have the blue concrete on the lower half, and then the strap right here is white. On both sides again, the inner detail is going to be blue concrete all the way up to the neck, but I want you to make sure not to color in that part right here, this under triangle part of the neck on both sides. And also going up to the left side, we have this little pocket right here that we're going to color in with black concrete, alright? It should be empty for you guys, but make sure you fill that in, just so we're a little bit of shadowing. Sorry. Going up to the neck now, you can see the lowest part of it is going to be birch planks. Then we go all the way up to this part where we've sectioned off already. And above that's going to be all oak planks all the way up to the left side and right side. And then we stop only when we hit the shading on the neck, which is black concrete again. Then once we reach the face, we're going to switch back to our birch planks and color in everything, even the ears over there with birch all the way up to the top of the head. Make sure you don't color in the ears, the hair on both sides over here with the birch planks, and instead we're going to use yellow terracotta because it is kind of behind his head, so it's going to be shaded and darker than the hair on top and the eyebrows, which we use yellow concrete for. Going up to the teeth, you can see that we have white on this top layer for white concrete on the teeth, and then behind it we're going to use pink concrete for the tongue. Going up to the eyes, we're going to use blue concrete again for the majority of it, but the little speckle or sparkle right here, we're going to use white concrete on both of them. So let me go over here. You can see right here as well. The eyebrows are going to use yellow concrete, just like the hair. Very simple. And then going up to the majority of the hair, you can see we're just going to color the rest of it with yellow. Way different from the yellow terracotta we have at the bottom. We're going to just use yellow concrete for the rest of the top of the hair. And then you're done. So pause the screen if you guys need to. Make sure you get everything filled in. It's pretty simple. This is one of the big ones that are kind of easy to color. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this tutorial, and be sure to like and subscribe for more pixel art content. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later.